Here in Rome, but all English eyes will also be on Paris this weekend, won't they?
Well, not these English eyes come 1:30 Rome time. We've got a big game in hand, and a game that's a big one to us and to the Italians. You know, there's a danger in the air with the Italians playing their last game of the Six Nations and going for the first victory in front of a full house in Rome on a glorious day. They want to put a stamp on the tournament themselves, so that makes them dangerous in our eyes.
Everyone's talking about points difference, but you clearly don't think like that. Beating Italy has not always been that simple in recent years.
I think every professional will always tell you that you don't just deserve to go out, no matter what side you are, to go out and score points. Especially international rugby, it's a completely different kettle of fish. You know, these are the best players in Italy that's going to go hammer and tongue for 80 minutes and show the pride in what they've got for their country. You know, and that's very hard to beat within itself. And we've got to make sure that we play this game like we do every other game. Go out and try and stamp some authority on the game early doors, and make sure that our own detail that we've been working over hard on for the last 8 weeks is spot on. If that happens, we have a chance to get some momentum in the game. We'll see what happens after that.
It has been a very positive tournament for England overall. How important is it, no matter what happens elsewhere, that it finishes in the same style?
Yeah, it's about progression and progression of performance, and I think that's a pleasing thing over this campaign and over the last 2 years. I think we've seen a steady rise in the performance. I think we've seen a steady rise in players being able to handle pressured situations and now be comfortable in those pressured situations and being able to perform to the best of their ability, and that's got to happen again and take another step up tomorrow.
Can France do you a favour against the Irish?
I believe they can. Everyone knows what a windy Frenchman's like, and when their backs are against the wall, they can flare up against anyone, and that's always dangerous.
They did that against you, I guess, in the first game as well. There's every chance that they can turn things around.
It's a tough place to go, Paris. You know, the Irish on the other hand have a lot of motivation with Brian O'Driscoll's last game. I'm sure they want to send him off in high spirits, and he thoroughly deserves that. But when you've got a Frenchman that's got a lot of questions being asked of them, they normally rise to the occasion.
You'll watch the game. Presumably, if all has gone well for England, you will be cheering on the French. That might be a bit of a strange feeling for you.
Well, no, I think as rugby supporters, you know, we all want to see a fantastic game, and that's exactly what we'll get. We'll get one that's full of tension. And there'll be a very physical encounter being played in Paris, and I think we're all excited to watch it.
Fantastic. That'll do me. Thank you for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers.
See what happens.